Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Katrina, and today we're jumping right in with the Canva tutorial because I love doing these. I'm going to start doing a lot more of them to help you out with your t-shirt designing. And today we're going to be doing a popular trending design that's been going around for a long time that I'm kind of late doing a tutorial on, but I wanted to make me a fun t-shirt. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the popular trending bootleg or boyfriend t-shirt. Pretty much the same thing, and we're going to jump right into Canva and I'm going to show you how to design it, how you can make your own from start to finish. So I'm in Canva and I do have the pro version, so some of the features I might use might be pro, but you can also do this with the free version as well. So I'm going to click top right hand corner, create a design, and I'm going to just type in t-shirt because I'm going to use the t-shirt size. So I'm going to click that. So as you can see, I'm working with a white clean background. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to upload, and I'm going to upload my images that I've already transferred from my phone, and I'm just going to go ahead and move them over. I have a lot. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use for this design because I want to make sure it's all cohesive, and I want to make sure that it is all on the same type of color scheme. So now I don't have a boyfriend. I'm just going to put that out there. I am single, but I'm going to make this shirt because whenever I do get one, this is going to be the first thing I give him. But you can do this design with a celebrity, anyone, your kids, whatever it is, you can do this design. You can sell them. You can make these as templates. So I will be having some templates that I'm going to be selling as digital downloads coming really soon, as close as next week. So stay tuned for that. So I thought I would just show you guys how to make it in the meantime. So first thing I'm going to do is just going to change this background to black because I'm going to put this on a black shirt. So we want it to resemble what the shirt would look like. So as my images are importing, I'm just going to go and select which images I'm going to bring in. And I'm going to speed through this part because all I'm going to do is hit the BG remover, background remover, remove all the backgrounds, and select which photos I'm going to use first. And then I will make my final decision once I see which ones look better together. So removing the backgrounds is the easiest part in my opinion. It's actually putting everything together like a puzzle to make sure it fits and it flows and it's seamless. All the colors match. So just sit back and relax as I show you how to make this bootleg t-shirt design step by step, and it took me a good 45 minutes to complete. Okay, so I have in a good bit of photos, so I'm just going to move the photos down here because I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to minimize the page just a little bit for right now so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not sure again which photos I'm going to be using, right? So I'm just bringing them down so that way I can position them and see which ones will work best together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my elements tab and I'm going to get some smoke for my background and some lightning bolts. Now I thought I really wanted this to be like a red photo, but I have a lot of this color. So I'm going to see if I'm going to get like brown smoke, burgundy smoke. Let's see. All right, and this looks nice. I really like, I'm gonna look at them all. So I could even, I don't like that. Time I put that in, I didn't like it. So I like this for the middle. That looks really nice. Let's see if we can get some, but let's position the photos first. So I'll come back to all of these different smokes because I'm gonna show you how you can blend and do all of that. So let's start to bring our photos up. And then I'll reposition and size them all. Now, whenever you want to move something back, you see how my elbow is in front of my face? I want to put this one behind this photo. So I'm just going to go to position and I'm going to click backwards. You want to click it once. If I click it again, it's going to go behind the smoke. So now I'm going to bring it forwards. So just always keep in mind the position so that way you'll know what you want. I'm going to bring this photo up and let's see. So these colors are blending really well together. As you may know, I'm always into like neutral colors, but I do love my burgundies and reds like this one. Let's bring her up here. Now you see I have this chair. Let me zoom in for you guys. We do not want the stool in the photo. So as you see, I have the stool. So I can either just crop it up like that, or you could either use the magic eraser tool to erase it out, but cropping it was easier in this case. Really like that because she's looking that way. We need another photo. We need something back here in the background. Dang, the burgundy, I want to see if I can switch the color. I don't really like this one because the hand is like so big, and then this color doesn't really go. But let's see if we can change the color of this dress. Which one do I like better? I like this one better. Let's see if we can bring that one up. Yep. So I'm gonna crop it to bring it down. I'm gonna send this one behind, of course. Now, instead of coming up here to position, you can always just right click on the photo and you can click layer, and I'm going to send to back. Oh, not all the way that back. All right, we're gonna bring it forward, bring to front. And now we're going to just send backward. Send back. All right, so now we have it right here. I'm really loving the burgundy, but I need something else with burgundy. Yeah, so I'm gonna add this one up here just to make it more, to break up the colors, the monotony of the other colors. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this to turn it that way, so that way they're facing each other in the back. I'm gonna click on edit, and I'm gonna go back to adjust. I'm gonna auto adjust it, but I'm also going to go back to the saturation to try to color match the other one. So these are like nice fall colors. Saturation, I'm gonna try to get these colors popping together. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring this one behind. All right, so we got that one back there. I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. You're a little bit too big, yeah. Just all over the place. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna add a glow to each of the images. So again, you can add in how many other images you want. I'm gonna crop that up because of course we don't need the whole image. And I kind of like that, you know, in the center. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and send backwards, right in the middle. I don't think there was nothing else yet. So I need something in that gap. Okay, and you see this harsh line right here? We don't want that harsh line. I'm gonna move the background. We got a lot of white right here in the front, and I'm not sure if I like that. All right, so I brought in a few more photos because I'm really not 100% on this, and I feel like it's just too much white in the front, even though I'm gonna add some more things. But I'm just going to see what I can do to break up the coloring. I really like this photo. Let's remove the background, see how it looks. This was a nice photo from my cruise. So I'm gonna speed through this because I kept playing around with the photos. I still wasn't satisfied just yet, so I kept bringing photos in and out. I kept flipping them back and forth to see what I liked. You're gonna do this a lot until you learn how to do this process because you want it to look as best as possible. You want it to be balanced. You want your photos to all pop and be in the correct position. So you'll just play around with it until it jumps out at you and says, yes, this is how you want it to look. So I did that until I got the perfect look. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a glow. We're gonna create a glow around all of the pictures. So I'm gonna come up to edit, and I'm gonna hit on shadows for each one. I'm gonna have my glow to be like, I'm gonna see how each one looks. That one is gonna be white. I'm gonna do a glow for this one. And you can change the blur amount. So I'm gonna change the blur amount to 25. You can change the intensity. I'm gonna have the intensity on about 40. I'm gonna put a glow definitely around the middle one. And if you change the size of it, you see how it brings, I don't want it that big. So I like my glow to be nice and subtle, so I'm gonna keep that at 15. Okay, so I only added a glow to some of them. All right, so this photo right here has like a hard edge on the outside, so I'm gonna edit this one, and I'm going to do the eraser tool. So I'm gonna do magic eraser. I'm gonna take my brush size, I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit, and I'm just gonna curve it around those edges because it's so harsh. I'm just gonna take my brush tool and just kind of curve it. Let's see what it looks like. Now it's smoothed out a little bit and it's not so harsh. All right, so now let's go add some elements to really jazz this up. I'm going to see, now this was the brown smoke. Let's do burgundy smoke just so we can make it pop more. Let's see what we can get for burgundy smoke. Let's see what we got. That's really not the same color. I'm gonna bring in some elements so that way we can see what we got. I really like this, so I'm gonna remove this one. And then you can play with the transparency. Trying to see which one I like best. Oh, that even on top of that looks nice. Okay, that looks really nice. So I'm not done yet, so I want to bring in some lightning bolts. So I'm going to go to the Elements tab and type in lightning bolts and see what comes up. But of course, I need it to match. I want it to blend in. So as you can see, they have a lot of different lightning bolts. Now, all the ones that have the crown on them, that's for the pro version. So like this one does not have a pro version. So you can definitely do this design without the pro version. So I'm just gonna pull in some elements and I'm gonna see which ones I like best. It does not have to be the exact same color right here because you can change it. As you can see, this one doesn't really match, or it could. I'm gonna bring it down to size. Let's see, I'm gonna kind of turn it and we're gonna move it to back, of course. Or you can just type in burgundy lightning bolt. Okay, so then you just want to look under all the different images that you can have. I kind of like this one with the little light at the top. Put this one like right here. And I'm going to move it to the back. Keep clicking back until it goes behind. So I'm going to remove this one. Grabbing the wrong thing. Let me bring this down. Alright, so now I'm going to grab this. Nope, grabbing the wrong one. Where you at? There you go, baby girl. Let's get over here. Okay, so we got this lightning bolt right here. I really like that. We need like something else over here. Alright, I'm not done yet. As you see, they did have a red one. They did have the red one. So you can turn them as well. I'm just trying to see which way is going to look best. So you just want to play with it. So you see, some people use this one. So you can use this one in the middle and stretch it out. So I don't even have to have that smoke. I could just use this, you know, like in the center. So you could definitely do this because as you can see, I'm trying to grab and get from the sides. But if I put this one behind it, this will definitely give me some electrifying rays from the back. All right, so I'm gonna send that one to the back. And that way I'll have like the lightning coming out. So now I'm gonna come under edit. And I'm going to come under dual tone, and now I'm going to change the color until I find something that kind of blends and matches. Now under the dual tone, this is where you can come and make it any color that you want, and you can make it match your design. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Trying to get the colors to match. And you can even change the intensity. All right, I like that. Like kind of like right there. Kind of like that one. So I think I'm going to change the color of the smoke too. I'm going to bring the transparency down on this smoke, but I don't like that edge. So I need something over here in this corner. So we're going to add some, now I can't really see my lightning rays. See that? I think I'm going to change the color because I want like a little bit more white. So my colors are kind of blending. All right, let's add some stars. So I think I'm gonna move this down to the bottom for now. And if I bring it in, I'll bring it back later. All right, so I typed in galaxy stars up here. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna use something up here. I really like this for the background. I'm really liking that. So I'm gonna put this to the back. I want it to be like kind of out of this world. Definitely liking the stars. Okay, and I'm going to copy this and do the same thing to the other side, but I'm going to flip it so that way it kind of matches and blends. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to click on see all and just see what all they have. So I really like this. Oh, I really like that. So I'm gonna remove this one. So you just gotta play around until you find something that you like. Okay, so I really, really like this one. And I love this color. I love the color. So what I'm gonna do is bring it in. I still need something, there we go. Because it's like so harsh. Bringing it in. As you can see, I'm trying to cover up this edge, trying to cover up that edge. All right, so that does really well right there. So then I might have to end up removing this. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. So I'm gonna flip this one horizontal and bring it down here. And this one, I'm gonna copy the background one, flip it horizontal and bring it over here. And I'm gonna twist it up so it's in the corner. So I'm really liking the smoke down here at the bottom. Really loving the smoke. All right, I definitely don't want it to be too busy, but I really like that, how it's coming out. So now that is done, I'm going to grab everything because we want it to be much smaller. Got to bring it in so it can all be on the page, you know, of your t-shirt when you're printing. Now I'm gonna see if I can make this the same color. So let's edit that. We're gonna go to duotones. As you can see, we're trying to make everything blend in, right? Trying to make everything blend in. One of these colors that says coral, really like how that came out. So now we're gonna change this one. Now this one is a dawn color. It matches more with the color of my skirt, but I'm gonna choose the coral. So I like the coral better. Okay, so we got galaxy stuff going on in here. We got, I know it might look like a lot. I'm going to take out this. I'm gonna take this one out. All right, so you want to play with it. I'm gonna take that one out, delete it because we don't want too much. I'm keeping this in here and I'm gonna show you guys why. So everything is pretty much centered. Do I want to bring her forward, her elbow in front? No, I think she's good, but we gotta lift her head up right there a little bit more. So I really like how I have all the pictures positioned. There we go, same level. As you can see, you have all the lines that's gonna let you know when something is centered and level. As you see those lines, those are like your guidelines to let you know these two are centered up here, these are centered, and this is completely centered in the middle. All right, so I have the smoke all around. How many of these do I have? I'm just trying. Oh, I have 3. I don't want 3. I knew something looked funny. Okay, so now I have that one and I have 2 over here. Yeah, okay, so I knew I had like an extra one. Let's bring this one back in. Okay, so if I wanted to, I can turn it and just leave it at the bottom. So I'll probably do that like that. Okay, yeah, so now it looks a little bit more even, the smoke at the bottom. Okay, so that looks much better. So I'm gonna minimize everything once again. I'm going to select everything. So I minimized everything once again. So now everything is pretty much on the page, making sure, there we go. Everything is nice and centered. That's going to be my t-shirt design. All right, bring it back up so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, now I've come to the best part. It's time to add some text. We gotta jazz this up, make it a little bit better, even though it looks really nice the way it looks right there. This is my very first one I'm designing and I'm loving it. So y'all know I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. So if you're following along, if you've made it this far, let me know down in the comments. Again, you can make this however you like. You can add in whatever type of graphics you want, backgrounds. I've seen so many different designs, so you can make them custom and unique for your own style and of course for your customers. So now let's go ahead and add some text. So now I could just add like, you know, a regular heading, regular text straight at the top, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it a little bit better. So instead of just typing in from the text tool, I'm going to come down here in the left hand corner and I'm going to go to apps and I'm going to type in type craft. You want to type in type craft and you want to click on that. Now you want to pick your font. So I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to choose a really nice font. You can even import your own fonts if you want, but let's see what they have. I want something that's going to be nice and bold. I'm not sure how it's going to look yet until, let's do Briarwood Heavy. Let's see. All right, so now I'm going to type in what I want it to say. And of course, I'm going to type my name. Make sure I spell that right because I stay spelling my own name wrong. All right, so now the good thing about this is right here, you can maneuver it, you can warp it into however you like. Of course, if you want, you can change the style to, you know, to hollow outline. Let's do an outline, and I'm going to change my outline, of course, to fit the color. Trying to see something that's going to match and blend, but I won't know until, so let's see if we can get something to blend with the burgundy. I'm going to see how that looks. I don't know yet. I can't tell. So now you can mirror your images. When you curve, when you warp, you can mirror or you can not mirror. Then you can do it horizontal or vertical. So I'm going to show you right now. So if I take the center point and I'll move it up, nothing is mirrored. So if I'm going to reset that. So now if I click on vertical, if I take the center point and move it up, as you can see, now it both comes in. All right, so I'm going to reset that. That's not what I want. So I'm going to not mirror for this one, and I'm going to bring this one up. I'm going to bring that one up, and now I'm going to click horizontal because I do want it to mirror because I want my points to be even. Okay, I'm just trying to see how I want it. Okay, I'm going to go back to not mirror. I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to go back to mirror horizontal. Trying to see how it's going to look because I want it to be curved. Oh, you know what? I don't like this font. That's why it looks like that. So we're definitely going to choose another font so that way I can see how it looks. Let's go with this one. You just want to play around with the fonts until you have something. Now I'm going to get the border. I'm going to add it to the element just so I can see how it looks. All right, so definitely don't like that because I don't like the font. But I like the warping because I want my name to be warped around it. So this is another example of a different font in a different color, and I still didn't like it, so I'm going to change it. All right, so now the other thing that I can do, because I'm not really liking how that's coming out, I really want my letters to pop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come under the Elements tab, and I'm going to look up gold letters, gold chrome letters, because I want some pizzazz, all right? All right, so let's look up gold chrome, and we're going to see everything. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and I'm just going to spell out my name. Now, when you take each element letter, even though they're separate, you can get a much better visual effect, but you do have to piece everything together. You have to size it all down and then group it together. So this is a longer process, but you'll get a much better effect. So I like the way this came out much better. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm just going to select everything, and I'm going to group. Okay, now that I have it grouped together, then I can position it. I'm going to, of course, now do something funny, and I'm going to just put in, you know, because I don't have a man yet, we're going to manifest what I want to be. We're going to add in the chrome. I really like that. We're going to add in the hashtag. We're manifesting here. Guess what I'm about to type out? Now, will I wear the shirt? I don't know, but I'm just showing you guys how to make the design, and I just thought it was cute, and I need something to put on the bottom. I was gonna make my son a shirt for school because he's gonna be a senior. I was gonna put his name in and put like senior at the bottom, but he was like, who wants to wear their face all over the shirt? That's what he said. But he's literally not into, pulled the P, but he's literally not into graphic shirts no more. He's more like classic, preppy style. That's what he likes. Button-ups, polos, sweaters, pullovers. So his style has completely changed. This looks like a different W. So I'm going to just type in W just to make sure I have the right one. I guess it's the right one, but it just looks a little thin, but okay. Or either it's just a little bit smaller than the rest. So the lines help you to make sure you have the right size. And that's what I'm doing. Minimize all of this. Try to see if it's the same size as that. It is. And now I'm going to group that all together. All right, so now let's bring it up into the photo and see how it looks all together. Yeah, baby. I am liking this. Make sure it's centered. Okay, and there we go. Wifey, look at that. I made my very first bootleg boyfriend tee. All right, so whatever man comes my way, y'all better wear my shirt. Let me know if you like this design. Let me know what you think. If you follow the steps, it was easy to do. I am going to be making a lot of different templates so that way you guys can have it. You can access it. You can download it, change it around, all the different colors, whatever you like, and import your names, your photos, whatever you want. And I'm going to have it available hopefully starting next week. So I wanted to show you how you can make this on your own, but if you don't want to go through all of this, finding all of the different elements yourself and plugging them in, all you have to do is just swap out the colors. And I'm going to have a different variety of backgrounds to choose from. Yes, you can go buy them on Etsy. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to even hold you. You can do it yourself or you can buy some pre-made templates, but I'm going to have them at a real discount. Low price, and I would love it if you would support your girl. So I'm gonna have that available real soon, I promise you. But let me know what you guys think. This is how I made mine and I'm loving it. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of this. So now once you have created your design, all you have to do is just come in and you can save it. You're gonna download it as a PNG. You're not going to have the black background, but if you're going to put it on a mock-up, then of course you can use this photo as a mock-up. And you want to make sure you select transparent background and click download. And it's as simple as that. As you can see, this is what it would look like on a shirt. Now I'm going to jump on over into Creative Fabrica because this is where it's at. This is where I get everything from, my graphics, my fonts. I always be trying to put y'all on game and tell y'all about this site. It'll be linked down below in the description box. But not only can you get graphics and fonts, baby, you can get your mock-ups from here too. So I'm going to just type in black t-shirt mock-up and see what pops up, because if you want to promote this design, if you're selling designs, then you want to promote it and you want to put it on a mock-up. So how about all of these different array of designs, t-shirt mock-ups comes up. So pick your choice, pick your person, whatever you like. You can pick out flat lays. They even have crew necks because as we know, fall is coming up, winter's coming up, and we want to have our designs on crew necks, hoodies, whatever. Creative Fabrica has everything, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to download one of these. As you can see, I already have it to my favorites because you can use these mock-ups for all of your designs. And this one has front and back. So you can get pretty much anything you need for your t-shirt business in here. Females, they have kids. You can type in anything to get more specific, more detailed for whatever you're looking for. They even got silver foxes in here with the beard, if you know what I'm saying. So whatever it is that you want to promote, you can definitely come in here into Creative Fabrica and get you a t-shirt mock-up so that way you can promote your designs. I love these little cute onesies hanging on the rack. They have everything. All right, so endless. This is where you can get everything from. Creative Fabrica all day for me, every day. Link down below in the description box. So I'm back in Canva after I've downloaded my mock-up. And of course, you can get mock-ups through Canva. So you don't have to go somewhere else, but I like the mock-ups in Creative Fabrica. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it in. I'm going to click upload. I don't need front and back, so I'm just going to crop out the back side. I'm just going to enlarge it just like that. And now I'm going to upload the image that I just downloaded in PNG form. So now I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to size it and we're going to see how it would look if this was my man. Let me stop. If this was a shirt I was putting it on. So I'm just going to size it down. We're going to put it right there. That looks about good. And this is how it would look on a black shirt. Voila, just like that. All right, so this is how you create your shirt, and then this is how you can go ahead and upload it on a mock-up. Let me know if this video was helpful. That's it for today, guys. That is everything. If you liked what you saw, if you learned something new, let me know down in the comments and say you did. Let me know what's your favorite part. Let me know if you've made these designs before and if you're going to attempt it. And again, if you don't want to do it yourself, if you don't want to go through all these steps and make it yourself, your girl got you. I'm going to be uploading some digital templates so that way you can download it yourself, and that way you can edit it and you can make your own graphic bootleg boyfriend t-shirt. So thank you for watching my video on how to create a custom bootleg boyfriend t-shirt. You can do it all in Canva. If you found this tutorial helpful, if you found it enjoyable, you learned something new, or you just like the design, how it came out, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. If you made it all the way to the end, please make sure you are subscribed, because I'm going to keep them coming. I want you to stay locked in with me on this channel, and hopefully you enjoyed today's tutorial. So if you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button for me. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, until next time, keep pressing, always moving grace. See you later. Love you. Bye.